Hi everybody, it's Lisa and I am here to do March 18th to 24, and because it's spring I'm going to use Bright Florals by Kell. Now this book has hexagons, I believe that's what they are. And then it's got boxes. The flowers themselves have a background. It appears to be the same flowers, just in different colors. So guess which one I'm going with? I'm going to go with the green. And I'm going to use the hexagons, I think. So in my previous video, I have said that I'm having issues when I'm editing, that I'm finding that the light isn't working. So I've lifted this camera up even higher so I can no longer see it. I literally have to stand up to see my camera. So I am hoping that this stays in focus, or not in focus, but I stay in the frame. That's it. Okay, so I am going to start with this one here, and I'm going to go straight across the top with it. And I want to do the same for the other side. Okay, so now I have, oopsie, ripped the sticker. Hey, ripped the second sticker of the day. Isn't that wonderful? Now, this is the exact same sticker, and of course it's too long, and I ripped it. So I'm thinking, instead of having it exactly the same, putting it over here, cutting this off, and maybe taking the part I cut off and putting here. I'm not sure how that's gonna look, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. So how do I want to do this? If I use my scissors, chances are I may not cut a straight line, but let's just try it. Chances are definitely not going to cut a straight line. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here. Oh, I ripped it twice. Didn't even realize I ripped it twice. Yeah, okay, so that wasn't even close to cutting it straight. Need a little piece of wax paper so I can use two hands. Okay, so because I didn't cut it straight, we need to take it over a little. How's that? A little bit more. There we go. Yeah, see, that wasn't even close to being cut straight. So that's gonna go down like that. Let's see, I gotta get this piece here underneath to get this to line up somewhat okay. And of course, if I was doing this for someone else, I would not use that sticker at all. Okay, so now this end here has that straight cut, so I'm just gonna kind of come in here and trim that off. So this is gonna come in on top like this. Do I hate that? I don't hate it. I definitely don't love that. But I think it's better than having... I'm actually thinking maybe I should do the same thing to this one. Cut it here, move it over, bring that in there, and then they would look... I mean, this is not my fave here, but at least they would look similar. Rather than having like, oh, and let's rip this sticker too. It's gonna be one of those days. Okay, so I'm gonna take that off. Okay, so let's put it on this way and see what we get. See if I cut it straighter this time too. Oh, I think I did. Oh, off just this little tiny bit. Okay, and then let's get this one here. Oh, come on. Oh, dang. You see that right there? Oh, I never thought of that. There's not really a single flower. I could just do that. I mean, this is not my favorite here at all. These colored backgrounds, you know, they kind of drive me a little crazy. And the fact that these are, I could trim some of the green off. The fact that their paper is also not great for doing layering stuff, but gonna give it a try. Let's just see. I'm sure it's gonna look better than it did. Not in that spot, it's not. It's to actually, I'm gonna trim a little bit more green here. Oh no, getting stickers stuck. I'm thinking we'll get the leaves in a bit more. Yeah, you know what? It's not my favorite, but I'm gonna leave it. If you just kind of squint your eyes and let your eyes go kind of blurry, then it doesn't look so bad. And like I said, this is mine, so it's not that big a deal. Okay, so I have to stand up in order to make sure that the sheets are, these two sheets are in camera frame. So my voice is gonna change a couple times. So I'm gonna use the hexagons, and I actually pulled some of them off so I wouldn't be flipping back and forth, because I'm going to use some of the pink colored ones and the green ones. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna kind of come in the middle with the hexagons, and I'm not going to be crazy with them. I'm thinking just something like this. Then do like just mix and match. Let's line this up with the top line at least. I'm trying to get them somewhat in the middle. Okay, so like this one here has a white background. Let's see, how busy does that look? It's not horrible. I am thinking that maybe I might cut this back a little here. And yes, I do have to trim the sides still on both sides. Okay, so let's just pull this little piece of green off here. Yeah, that's better. You know what I did? I put a little tiny point here, and I hate the points. So now I'm going to fix it because I can't leave a stupid tiny little point that nobody would ever notice. Like, I'm sure you guys didn't notice, but I did. So I had to fix it. Little piece sticking out here. Can I get it? There, I got it. Okay, so that's better now that that's not attached. So I'm probably gonna have the same problem over here. So let's trim this back. Okay. Okay, it's not horrible. So now let's put this one. I'm trying to kind of line them up in the middle. I'm putting them on the line, and then I'm trying to kind of line it up in the middle of the box somewhat. I definitely need some green. And then I figured if I do that, then they're somewhat straight. And if they're not, I'm actually not going to be crazy about it. Not today, anyways. Okay, I don't hate it. I see this line isn't even on, so I may fix that. I have to cut that line and that line still, but okay, so that gives me 2 boxes and 2 boxes. So Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday have boxes right now. So the ones that I don't have the boxes, I want to put a checklist, I think. I know last week I said, oh, I never use checklists. I got to find a way to use checklists. And I thought, you know what, this week, let's just use the checklists. And if I don't fill out the whole checklist, that's okay. And, oh, they don't quite fit properly. Okay, so because they don't fit properly, I don't want the space at the top. I want to put the little tiny space at the bottom. Let's see here. If I can get this on, I'll try and put a little space at the top, and that didn't work. Okay, try it again. So we'll just we're just gonna put it right to the top here. And there, see. Oh, now it looks like it fits. How's that ever weird? Okay, so checklist there, and then I think what I'm going to do is they have, Kell of a Plan always has decorative boxes, and what I was thinking was I would put 1 or 2 decorative boxes in the bottom. Oh boy. It seems busy to me, but let's keep going. Okay. So I could either put a plain box in here or another checklist. So I'm going with another checklist. And right at this very moment, I don't know if you watch, I think it's called Plans with Elise, but she's very, I can't even think of a word to call what she does. It's symmetrical, maybe? So she would go checklist box, box, checklist, box, checklist, box, checklist, box, checklist. So I just thought of that as I was doing this checklist. And yes, I brought in a little bit of a darker color because I have 4 different colored checklists. So now I need a checklist here. And a checklist here. Like, there's no way I'm going to use all these checklists. I'm going to have to come up with some ideas. Maybe I'll do like a cleaning day one day this week. Yeah. And do a list of cleaning. Okay, so now I need the solid one. This is actually pretty quick. Look how fast I'm going. Like, my page is practically covered already. Solid one. And then, so I should have another solid one here, except I don't have a box there. So, like I said, I pulled out a whole bunch of them. So, a whole bunch of stickers, so I don't have to flip through the book over and over again, which is actually really good because that made this go by fast. Okay. Oh, okay. That one is really low. So let's just show the line and then not too bad. Oop, I'm all twisted. Okay, so what do we think? I can honestly say it's not my favorite, and I think why is because of the colors. Oh boy, this one here is really crooked. I think it's, you know, I don't like peach and pink together, so I'm thinking maybe that's what it is. And this is kind of peachy and pink. Come on, let's get this straight. I have my glasses on. Why can't I do this? I think I got it. The rest are pretty darn close. Yeah, I think it's because I don't care for the flowers. I think that's why. Because I don't like the peachy and pinks. And so it's like a light peach. This is like a darker peach color. And then this goes into the pinks. So that's not that's my least favorite color combo. And it would be even worse if you add in gold, which there's yellow, and the yellow even almost has a goldish tone to it. So yeah, not my favorite colors. But I think that I really like the functionality of this. So I have something on each box, and technically these two here, I have this extra checklist in the box. I'm kind of feeling like I need more solid colors in here. Maybe I change these out to boxes. I was looking, and there are bullet points in here. And I was kind of thinking, what if I use bullet points as decoration? So, like, if I just throw in like a dot every once in a while. Mind you, I could put them in and just pretend, I could write in there if I really wanted to. So I want to find, okay, I have the green right here, so I got to get some of the pinks. I'll just kind of do that. That even gives it more function. I wasn't thinking function at the time. I was just thinking decoration. But I think that this will work. Yeah, actually, you know, that extra solid color, I think, kind of works. I'm not sure. This just may be one of those spreads that will work really, really well because of function, but will not be my most favorite decorative spread, which is okay. It's okay to have the odd spread that, you know, you're not completely thrilled with. Oh, I have a dark green one here. Let's do dark green one in here somewhere instead. Yeah, let's do, move this one here, over here, and put the dark green one here. See, I'm still moving stickers. It's like a normal week. Okay, so I love this for functionality. There is a ton of function. Okay, so let's cut. So I need to cut these lines down. So I'm gonna do that off camera. Okay, so I cut them down, and I'm glad I did them off camera because I did a really yucky job. Like I don't know what happened here, but it's not a very, maybe my razor knife needs to be sharper or something. Yeah, because I've got a little bit of gunkies here too. Oh, that one came off. So my whole body is screaming, fix this line, fix this line. You can see how it's crooked, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it. Yep, I'm leaving it. Deep breaths. You can leave it. All right, so side panel. I don't know that I want to bring, I wonder how big. Where's the green? Oh, they're not super long. I don't know that I want to bring more flowers in. And the boxes. Okay, so there looks like there's only the one long box and it has flowers. Yeah. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find another long box for here. Okay, so I found some quotes, even though I was looking for a box in here. So I pulled out spring collections because I know she's always has quotes with each collection. And I've got spring is in the air, take time to do what makes you happy. And then I remember she's got these headers, but they're very big, right? But I thought, what if I take off a couple of these, because I really don't need, I can always put that somewhere else to put like a to-do right in here instead. Put one here. I like that. And then I was thinking one down here, because you get two of them. So put one there and one in here. And that can work for the two boxes. And then there's remember and important. So I was thinking cover up the first dot on the checklist and put in remember, and one saying important, which I'm going to put over here because I don't want to put one right under the to-do. And then this week is another one which I thought I could put right in here. But then I was thinking I can do a list. I could do a list in here and use it this week. So, and then it's like, okay, last one is priority or today, and I don't think today would work for a checklist for me. So I am just going to put in priority, which is way bigger. Holy smokes. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to leave that as is. Okay, so then that takes me to the side panel, which I was originally looking for. And Mojo Jojo Plans, Green Boxes and More has this darker green. It's not quite as dark as this checklist and the dot and the leaves, but I don't think that is really going to matter. So originally I wanted the long box. Remember, I was trying to think who made the long boxes? Well, it's Mojo Jojo Plans. But then there is this one. So I'm thinking, I always put the quotes on the top, don't I? But this one's going on the top anyways because I want it to say spring is in the air. Then I'm going to go with my box. Actually, I want to, well, let me think here. Because I want to put this week, right? I want to put this week. Am I just going to cover up the top of the box, or am I going to put it like that? If I do that, I don't want the words this week, which is another set of words, than the box. Does that make sense to anybody? It makes sense in my head. So I guess that's all that really matters. So then maybe I put this on the bottom, and I guess, I don't know. I have to think of something for in between the two. Oh, I want to make sure I cover up the word note. So let's pull this in more over here. Hopefully that is straight. It seems straight enough. Okay, so then this week is gonna go in here, and I have no idea what I'm putting in there. What if I just separate it with dots? Would that be really weird if I just went dots? I don't think it would be all that weird. Hold on, I gotta find my dots again now. Dots, and bright pink dot maybe. Dot, dot, yellow dot. Actually, that's a lighter yellow. Let's go with the other yellow. Lighter yellow. This is the one. Oh, and this is good too, because I've got the blue. I don't hate that. This is the spread that I don't hate. Because if I brought in more flowers, I think it would just be a little too much. Well, I mean, it's all a little too much, right? But that's what the spread is. Like, this is what the spread is. A lot of flowers for springtime. Yeah. This pink one here has a funny thing, but I also feel like I need to separate the pink and the green a little, or the two pinks. There, that's better. I know. This is why this line here is killing me, because I'm so fussy. I want more. I don't know. Let me just double check the greens. I could put this week in a box on top. No. Let's not overthink this one. I'm standing up and looking at it. Oh, my other little quote. And that is going to go right here. Take time to do what makes your soul happy. You know, creating these spreads really does make me happy. Oh my gosh, I'm being crazy. That needs to go over a bit more. And it's crooked. See, so I can still be crazy. I can still be crazy. I may not be fixing this line, but I'm still crazy with everything else. Okay, so there you have it, my finished spread for this week. And as I'm standing up looking through the camera, I really like it in the camera. Yeah. I thought maybe it's because I was sitting down. I thought maybe it was just too busy, but it's not that it's too busy. There's a lot of white space. It's just that there's bunches of flowers. That's the only thing. But I like it. They're spread out evenly too. So the flowers across the top, you know, high, low, high, and then two kind of in the middle of the page down here. So it's symmetrical. So yeah, I like it. Lots of function on this one too. You noticed last week and this week I'm doing function. Yeah, I got a lot of things on my mind that need to go down on paper. So here we have it up close. Spring is in the air. And I think that these bigger header type stickers actually work really well with this. This one here probably could have been a bit bigger, but that's the size of it. And I like that saying, because I've been working so hard lately, especially since I feel like I have long COVID. Oh, I didn't tell you. So on my ringette team, we have an ER doctor. She plays with us. And I was asking her about COVID symptoms. And she says because she's an ER doctor, she says she doesn't know a lot about it, but she says there is such a thing as long COVID, and that things like exhaustion and fatigue, and where I can't concentrate or stay focused, or I have no energy and I can't get going. She says those are all symptoms that she has heard people are having since having COVID. So I asked her like what I can do, and she did. I said like if I ate better and concentrated on losing weight again, she said that could definitely help. So that's what I'm going to do. So now I have to get this week. I know I did losing weight last week type spread. That was my whole idea going into that spread. I have to get like a menu. So maybe that's what I use these for. Menus for the week, and just get things decided on. So there you have it. Oh, and Wednesday is my last day of work so far. I may get another 3-hour job, which I would do on Thursday and Friday. Depends if the girl in that area of the city is going to take it or not. If she doesn't, then I told her I would do it for her. But Wednesday is my last day of work until the middle of July. And I think that in itself is also going to help with these COVID symptoms. It's one thing off my mind and gone, and I can probably concentrate a little bit better and get a little more focused once that's gone off the plate. All right. So this is a different spread for me. I haven't done checklists before, and I am still doing the rows, keeping the rows the same. That's something I do every so often. I do a lot of different kinds of spreads. Last week I did flowers down the middle. So a lot of different things. That's what I try and do, is do things different every week to help inspire people to try something different. Maybe give some people some ideas and stuff. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing and checking out some of my other videos. And if you're back, you know I love you and appreciate you. And you guys make my heart happy. So thank you very much. All right, so subscribe, hit like, tell me in the comments what you think. I always love knowing in the comments what you guys think. And have a absolutely wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.